Hey little dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. I think I'm getting used to calling you guys my little dumplings. I quite like it a lot. Today we're going to be talking about quite a few things. First off, definitely an issue that armies have had with BigHit. There seems to be something currently going on with V. At this point, I think BigHit needs to know that anything they do with BTS, they need to be very careful and they need to double check. Because allegedly, these things keep happening and it's causing quite the ruckus over on Twitter. But like, that's nothing new. I definitely want to give my opinions and thoughts on that. There's also this company that apparently thought V and BTS were not attractive enough, so they had to go ahead and do something about that. So if you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you use a hater, like to be the first to leave a hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's jump into it. I was told that apparently I talk way too fast in these videos, so I'm going to try and slow that down. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just keep doing my thing, okay? But let's get into the tea. Let's spill the tea all over your carpet. So go real quick, grab some tea, grab some water, grab a Coke, get some heroin, whatever you need to chill here with a friend and we can have a little bit of a kiki. This tea is fresh off the press. It is hot and steamy. There was hashtag trending yesterday and it's still currently going on, so if you want to go over on Twitter, you can still participate in it. It's called Respect BTSV. Initially, I thought this hashtag was probably about like some reporter disrespecting V or disrespecting BTS or saying something ignorant or something ignorant against Korean people or just something like that, as it usually is. I looked a bit into it and actually it's about BigHit allegedly not respecting V. That's a new one. Or maybe it's not. All of this is alleged, of course. This is taken from Twitter. It's all Twitter users' opinion and of course my opinion. We have no hardcore evidence that BigHit is purposely doing this and nothing like that. So this is of course just all theories and theories that are coming from ARMY. With that said, I did find it very hard to believe some of these theories. I was really looking into it to see if they were true and if the trending hashtag even made any sense. Like, why were people saying these type of things? Because some of the hashtags were saying how BigHit often forgets V, but how can someone forget this beautiful face? You're telling me someone looked at him and then later said, oh, I forgot all about him. Blasphemy. That didn't happen. But there were some pictures that were floating around that I want to talk about. There's quite a few pictures and things that people have been saying. I'm going to talk about just a couple of them, not going to get into all of them. One photo that I saw over and over and over again was this like map of the soul kind of shirt. It was a white shirt that was apparently signed by all the members. So you can kind of see like the different fonts and the different like handwritings on the shirt. And people were saying that all the members had signed it except Tae. Now there was also this previous hoodie that had everyone's handwriting on them. It's like a black hoodie and you kind of saw everyone writing the exact same phrase. You just saw it in different handwriting. Now first off, I'm not sure how people were able to figure out who wrote which handwriting, like how they were supposed to decipher like, oh, that's RM's handwriting, that's J-Hope's. Like, I don't know how they figured that out, but apparently they were able to figure that out. And then they were able to match the handwriting from the black hoodie to the white t-shirt to see that Tae's handwriting was actually missing from the white t-shirt. And that V, of course, was forgotten. Now, this, of course, feels like a little bit of a stretch to me because I don't know how you can make evidence with something like that. I find it very interesting because even like the basis of this seems kind of rocky. Like even with the black hoodie, I think it's very interesting how like I would say if you look at both RM and Taeyoung's handwriting, that's not like how normal people write. Like I've never seen anyone naturally write like this. We're talking like if they were to literally scribble something down on a paper, they write like this. I don't think people normally write like that. It looked like it was them trying to be fancy. For example, it looked like an artistic choice for them to pick that particular font. You know what I mean? Like maybe Taeyoung probably forgot that that was the font that he initially chose and he forgot that he would have to use that font with all the other merch that he is signing. And then he just started to write in his normal handwriting. Because if you go to the white shirt, it's showing Jimin wrote the of in yellow and also the soul in yellow. But to me, the of doesn't look like Jimin's handwriting. The soul kind of does though. So my opinion is maybe that's Tae's normal handwriting. Although getting an of isn't great either, but I like to give people a chance. I don't want to just sit here and claim BigHit is doing something like this and that they're doing this on purpose. But yeah, I'm not 100% on this, but I do think that Tae maybe could have written the of. Or perhaps Tae just wasn't there during the specific signing. BigHit knows how armies are and that armies are going to figure it out if something is done incorrectly. I just can't imagine that they would purposely do that knowing that armies are going to freak out over this. It's not the good type of press that you're gonna want, right? But there was another interesting photo that was posted online that just has me going like, oh, BigHit, what you doing? Like apparently in the 2019 holiday package, which is actually called the Season's Greeting 2019 package, anyone can buy this. It's like BTS merch and you get just awesome things. They already seemingly have one for 2020, by the way. If you write in Season's Greeting 2020, you'll actually see one come up. You can search it up on Google. This is not a how to buy type of channel. But yeah, BTS armies receive things like little gift cards and little pictures of them, cute things like that. That is different from like if you were to download content like online and stream it, you don't get like these little perks. Like Taeyang previously has talked about the fact that if you're going to love BTS, you should love all of them, all of the members. A lot of armies love all of the members together and they want to have pictures of all 7 members together. Understandable, I do too. But then some armies receive cards that look like this. Do you see what's wrong with this? Because, that's not good. It apparently wasn't everyone that received packages like this, of course, but definitely a few people, and it was enough that if one person tweeted about it, other people who saw this related to it enough to retweet and also talk about it. And I guess it was enough to obviously send BigHit and let them know about this problem. I will admit that this is weird. This is very weird. Taeyang has been considered kind of the forgotten member for quite some time. So to have kind of this thing come out and then it just so happens that Taeyang was forgotten, it's a bit of a coincidence. I will admit that it does look a little bit suspicious. But given the fact that like Taeyang is usually the one that's forgotten, BigHit staff need to be like aware of this and make sure that he is actually there. Maybe do like a head count every time you do something. I think as the BigHit staff was kind of putting together the holiday package, they were just counting how many members were in there. They weren't actually even looking really at the faces. They just counted 7 and was like, okay, good to go. And it also doesn't help that everyone thinks that BigHit favors Jungkook more than any of the other members. So this kind of was just very weird to forget Tae, the forgotten one, and then put Jungkook, the favorite one, twice. It's very weird. But this was in 2019, so this was quite a while ago, and I'm sure BigHit addressed it. And if they have addressed this and they've made it right to the people that have been affected by this, then it should be fine. But obviously, if this is like a reoccurring thing over and over again, armies, you know, can get a little bit angry. But maybe overall, I'm being a little bit too kind to BigHit. If you read some of the tweets on what people are saying, they're definitely not being as kind as I am. I just know what it's like to work for a company, and sometimes a company messes up, and sometimes when an employee messes up, then it becomes this huge like customer service issue. So I feel for them, I feel for the company, I feel for people who work for them. I'm sure some of you or a lot of you probably want me to sit here and rip BigHit apart. I'm just not going to do that. I just don't feel that way. I always try to be as honest as I can on here, and this is honestly how I feel. I don't think anyone should be attacking BigHit. I also want to read what like some Twitter users have been saying about this and what their feelings are. One Twitter person wrote, "What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get rid of V? Respect BTS V." Like, it's not that serious. I can assure you BigHit's aware of what's going on right now. I'm sure BTS is aware of what's going on right now. And the last thing you want to do is make BTS feel sad. But that's my personal opinion on this. I know a lot of people will disagree, but this is how I honestly feel. I just want peace and love. I've said it before, peace and love, please. But BigHit's always doing the most, sometimes good, sometimes not so great. But what I do think BigHit should do is look into these Photoshop pictures. This seems to be a very specific company that BTS did a commercial with. And I'm gonna be honest, I think I've seen this ad before and I was not sure it was BTS. I could not tell. And this has to be one of my favorite teas because it is too funny. V apparently was photoshopped like this. I mean, that doesn't look like him at all. That looks like a girl. In fact, if you reverse image search on Google that picture, this comes up. Like, what's funny to me is you didn't think Taeyang was attractive enough to just have his normal face, but you thought this was more attractive. And you photoshopped him to look like this. Like, that's less attractive, I think. So here's the full photo. And is that Jimin? That's not Jimin. Like, oh my god, why? They look so bad in these. Their normal faces had to have been more attractive than these pictures. Who thought to do this? Like, why didn't their normal face fit your standard of beauty? I don't understand. This doesn't make me want to buy the massage chair, is what I'm assuming the advertisement is. Like, you're not getting armies to buy the armchair. It doesn't look like that. Now, I don't know if this is the same company, but we have another photo. I think it's the same company, unless BTS did like 2 massage chair ads. But like this picture from like afar, it's like, okay, that's BTS, cool. And then Jin. Oh my god, Jin. What did you do to Mr. Worldwide Handsome? He has no eyes. Why would you remove his eyes? You also took away J-Hope's foot. His foot was too offensive for this commercial? For the general public, they've never seen 2 feet together? And it's not even both feet, it's just that one particular foot. And then having 2 arms is just too mainstream, right? So you gave RM 3 arms. I don't know how you can mess up this badly. The foot thing I can kind of understand because it looks like the foot was just way too light. Like it was there, but then you lightened it too much and now it's gone. But RM's arms don't make any sense to me. Like, why did you give him 3 arms? Is just my question. Was it an artistic decision? Is this going to help you sell more chairs? Like, does the chair work with people who have 3 arms? No, that wouldn't be right because the chair only has 2 arm slots. I was literally dying when I saw this. This is so bad. So bad. It also goes to show if you don't need to aggressively Photoshop, why are you Photoshopping the pictures? Apparently the initial photo that I mentioned where you saw V's face was shown to V and he actually did respond saying this. And same, babe, same. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you would like to kind of check that out and kind of contribute back to this channel. I really do appreciate anything you kind of contribute over there. It means the world to me and it really does help out this channel. You can also get exclusive content over there such as music video reactions, ship reactions, and performance reactions. So please make sure you check it out. I'll leave a link in the top description down below. There's also 2 videos that will be recommended to you at the end of this video, so I hope to catch you over there. Bye.